Hey guys, welcome to Drive Media Reviews. Today we had SMMT test day and Volkswagen has lined up something really exciting for us. Well, the automaker is really tight-lipped about what's happening indoors. We're gonna go and check it out and bring a full report to you. Let's get on with it straight away.
Thank you very much. So we brought you a car here, very nice model. But before we unveil this and show it to you, we want to go through a theoretical part first. So I try to make it interesting for you, not so boring. You don't be scared, But I want to give you our basic thoughts. What turns a Volkswagen into a proper Volkswagen. This is our question. Was our question in the beginning when we designed the ID2. So I brought a little presentation for you, a little screen in the background here, and I want to tell you the core of the brand first, our strategic goal, okay? And that is the love brand. We call it the love brand, and the reason is, or the background is, that we have a strategic sentence in the vision that we have for the company. And that is being the most loved volume brand, the most popular one. And that is, I think, a really good goal because that's the only thing where we can be best at. We are not the fastest in the world. We are not the most aggressive company, and we are not that. We don't want that. We want to be the most loved brand. And to explain this, I want to set the scene and show you a little movie. To explain what it means. And let's have a look on that. That is on the next slide here. Okay.
This is a car. Full of the latest innovation, ready to go out in the world, but it's not a Volkswagen yet. Now this car is about to become a Volkswagen. Because it's not a Volkswagen until there's sand under the mats. Until you spot ice cream with brand new seats. It's not a Volkswagen until it has a name, like Matilda, Lily, or Bug. It's not a Volkswagen until you break up in it. And make up. It's not a Volkswagen until it takes you to the worst, best day in your life. Till you realise that children grow up so fast. Until you realise your parents grow old so fast. It's not a Volkswagen until it's accessible to all. And until the technology inside makes you smile. It's not a Volkswagen until it helps build a world your grandchildren drive in. So you see, we make cars, but no matter how advanced the technology inside, it's not a Volkswagen until there are people in it.
So, okay, this is how hopefully how I promised that this is our goal. This shows or explains very well where we want to go. So, next step, how to translate that into the design. This meaning. And this is coming next now. And I want to show you the three fundamental words that we found for design values. And this is coming on the next page. This is stable, likable, and secret sauce. This is very simple. There's only three things, and three things are easy to remember. And I want to explain you, or first of all, I want to tell you why is it so important. So stable is coming from our history. The Volkswagen Beetle was super reliable, and that makes a stable car. It's stable transportation. So this is one of the core, and how to translate it later into design elements, I come in a minute. So the second one is likable. So that's our super duper. There we can really be best, or we have to be likable, and that's a really high goal, just as you saw in the little movie. So, but maybe the two things, the first things are a little bit boring as a result. If it's likable and stable, it's maybe not enough. So we added something like the pepper on top of the meal, which is the secret sauce. This is something we have to add to make it really good, that the people love the product. So we need all the three things together to create that. So this is the starting point now, and let's go to the design elements now from here. So how to make a design stable? First question. And here we are. Stable comes when we go to an architecture of the car. Yeah, we said we want to do a nice stance of the car. Yeah, because that looks stable. It's not falling over. You drive through corners and the car looks stable. That is a wide track and a slim body. Yeah, and as a result, you have exposed wheel arches. Yeah, and maybe you remember on the Beetle, it was exactly that. Or the Golf Mark IV, very slim body, wide wheel arches. Yeah, and the stance was amazing. Yeah, there in the car, let's say history, there are a lot of examples for that, and they are I believe the better proportioned one. Yeah? So slim body, wide track. That is making a stable design. Number one, because it's architectural. Yeah, and then second, there's the C-post, of course. You know, the connection between the roof and the sill or the side panel was always strong at a Volkswagen, and you can see that over the years we maintained that. Yeah, and even comes from the Beetle into the Golf Mark 1 into the current iteration. Yeah? And of course we have a positive tension in the body, yeah, which is connecting everything. That is really stable as well. Full surfaces, tension in everything, every detail. So that is stability. Next one is likable. It's very simple as well because you need human eyes. Yeah, you need to look into a face. That's first. And of course, over the generations, we did that. And it comes with a smile. Yeah, extending, optimistic, positive design. Yeah, that is necessary to be likable. And the interaction concept inside and outside needs to be likable as well. So there are a lot of chances to use the UX, UI content to make it likable. Okay? So that was the homework, and now go to secret sauce, because I always see a lot of question marks in the faces when I talk about secret sauce. What is it actually? And here we split it into three things as well. And first of all, we over-deliver expectations of quality. Yeah, we always have to have the best quality in the cars, first. And then second, there's a hidden sportiness. When I talk about a good stance, yeah, it looks very safe and stable, but at the same time it becomes really sporty. Yeah? And that is the hidden sportiness that we have to deliver, I believe, and can be very, very successful. And then the third thing is the sense of humor. Yeah? I know I'm a German and I'm in England now, and you don't believe what I'm saying, but we are an international team. Yeah? And we really try hard to put this into our cars. Yeah? And starting with the golf ball on the stick shift, yeah, in 1976 actually, and it started as a joke, but we still have it, yeah, and it's still a nice thing to have. Yeah? All the pedals on the ID3 with pause pedal and so on. So in the graphics, so we are always looking for this hidden and secret sauce, and that is how to create a nice product at the end. So all the three things we need to create a nice Volkswagen design. And so as a result, and with good secret sauce in it, we can now unveil the model we brought.
This is what I get paid for.
Wow.
I have to talk, you have to pull. So, thank you very much. So here we have it. And this is a clay model, yeah. It's out of the process. We did it in an earlier stage, and so it's not a see-through. It's an early clay model which was painted. And the good thing is now I don't need to explain anymore because all the basic ideas you understood already. But maybe just a hint: we have this golf ball pattern which is gone now because there's no stick shift anymore in electric cars. You don't have this. You have no gearbox anymore. So we brought it back in the wheel, in the center cap of the wheel there's a golf pattern to keep it, to maintain that, and to create a new, let's say, meaning of that. Yeah, and that is very important that we don't do retro design, we don't want to do this. We want to keep our basic idea or the basic design values and then create a new design with new elements. That is very important, and I think it's very evident. You can really see and understand everything I explained in the car now. So that is the exterior, and maybe later we can chat and talk about it, and you can ask some questions. And but first of all, I have an interior here as well. Because it's a clay model, it's a solid model. I have a little movie here, a little animation And you can see the same thinking and the same basic elements in the interior. Okay, here you saw a first taste of that, and we have some really nice elements in there. We developed a certain stitching, yeah, a certain pattern, the tartan pattern from the Mark 1 we bring back, but in a new design, yeah, of course. And we have a very stable basic construction, and we bring back physical buttons for the stable interaction concept. Yeah? So the main functions are now on physical buttons, but in the touchscreen as well, and of course in the voice control. So then we have a very stable interaction concept for the future, and that is the result. And I would say, yeah, that's car, and I'm happy to answer questions now.
Thanks, Andy. I've got a few minutes to talk about this, answering your questions, but before we just do that, I think it's really, for me, really interesting when we bring out some of the secret sauce on this model. I love the fact about the chin spoiler. Explain a bit about the inspiration there.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that was connected to the Mark 1 as well. Yeah, we had negative phase under the bumper, but a positive splitter in the front. And when you see, or when you take a look at the angles, they're just the same, like the Mark 1. So positive, negative, and the tension between is doing the secret sauce.
And there's more, isn't there? There's honeycomb elements, of course.
Exactly, yeah. They're integrated, they're cut into the shape, so it's a solid shape, and we cut the honeycombs into it to make it integrated, yeah, and stable and strong even in the detail.
And can we have a bit the image of the car on the screen a second, because some of these guys won't get to see the videos where they are. Sorry, it's the
switching, that was my mistake.
That's all right, no problem.
Yes.
The wheel design here, that's interesting too, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah, it's connected to the steer wheel of the Mark 1 Golf GTI. So it's the same graphical pattern, but we turn it into a modern technology. It's very important, I think, to not to stay in the past, to transform it into future memories. This is how we call it internally. Of course, everybody is connected with these memories of Volkswagen. I myself did a driver license on the Golf Mark 2.
Wow.
So this is my personal starting point, but my parents were driving vehicles, and I grew up in this, and it was really, yeah, great memories. But we're talking about making memories, so we want to look into the future. So it's very important.
And of course, this is more than just a singular concept car. One of the things that I'd like to emphasise about this is the badge. This is something Thomas Schaefer, our CEO, has emphasised before himself, that we are guaranteeing certain badges are going to go forward into the full EV era, and that's Golf, Tiguan, R, and GTI. And this concept car is very much announcing GTI is here to stay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, GTI is, maybe to give you one number additionally, is we started to, or the original plan was to produce from the GTI 5,000 units, yeah, in the year 76. Until this day, we produce 2.7 million. So our one was sensible. It's unbelievable, you know.
Good at forecasting. I should point out, by the way, there's 4 names I mentioned. Others are being considered. That's not definitive. That's it. There's others are being considered, but it's exciting to hear these names are going into the future.
So, what they've unveiled is called the ID GTI concept, and it is a really interesting concept set to go into production by around 2026. Also previews a new design language by VW that the company will be taking in the future models, probably the next generation Polo, if I may. What really goes into production? We will have to see when the car comes out. But what do you think about this car? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that, guys, we are done with the video. Let us know what you think about this concept in the comment section below. And don't remember to like, share, comment, and say subscribe to Drive Media Reviews. Always, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, we are signing off from this very exclusive reveal of the Volkswagen ID GTI concept and the SMMT test day.